The automotive industry is undergoing a major transformation. Electric vehicles, or EVs, are rapidly gaining popularity. As a result, many consumers are now faced with a new question. Is it cheaper to fuel your car with electricity or gasoline? This essay will explore the various factors that influence the cost of owning and operating an EV compared to a gasoline-powered vehicle. The shift from gasoline to electricity as a primary fuel source for vehicles represents a significant change in transportation. Understanding the financial implications of this transition is crucial for consumers looking to make informed decisions.
One of the primary advantages of EVs is the relatively low cost of electricity compared to gasoline. Electricity rates vary depending on your location and electricity provider. However, residential electricity rates typically range from 10 to 20 cents per kilowatt hour. Public charging stations, while offering convenience, often charge higher rates for electricity. These rates can range from 20 to 40 cents per kilowatt hour. Despite the higher cost, public charging can still be a more affordable option than gasoline, especially in urban areas with high gas prices.
Gasoline prices are notoriously volatile and subject to significant fluctuations. Factors such as global supply and demand, geopolitical events, and government policies can all impact the price of gasoline. On average, gasoline prices in the United States have ranged from $3 to $4 per gallon in recent years. These price fluctuations can make it challenging for consumers to budget for transportation costs. The unpredictability of gasoline prices is a key factor driving interest in EVs, which offer a more stable and predictable fueling cost.
To accurately compare the cost of fueling an EV versus a gasoline car, it's essential to consider the cost per mile. This calculation takes into account the vehicle's fuel efficiency, whether that's miles per gallon or kilowatt hour, and the cost of fuel, be it gasoline or electricity. Generally, EVs have a lower cost per mile compared to gasoline cars. This is primarily due to the lower cost of electricity and the higher efficiency of electric motors. However, the actual cost per mile can vary depending on factors such as driving habits, vehicle model, and local fuel prices.
Section 5. Real-world comparisons, putting costs into perspective. In this section, we will delve into the financial aspects of owning an electric vehicle compared to a traditional gasoline car. To illustrate the potential cost savings of EVs, let's consider some real-world examples. These examples will help us understand how much money can be saved over time by switching to an electric vehicle. Assume an average gasoline price of $3.50 per gallon and an average electricity rate of 15 cents per kilowatt hour. These rates can vary depending on your location, but we'll use these averages for our comparison. A gasoline car achieving 30 miles per gallon would cost approximately 12 cents per mile to fuel. This means that for every mile you drive, you are spending 12 cents just on fuel. In contrast, an EV with an efficiency of 4 miles per kilowatt hour would cost around 4 cents per mile to charge. This significant difference highlights the efficiency and cost-effectiveness of electric vehicles. Over a year, and assuming an average of 12,000 miles driven, the EV owner could save over $900 in fuel costs alone. This is a substantial saving that can add up over the years, making electric vehicles a more economical choice in the long run. Additionally, these savings do not account for other potential benefits, such as lower maintenance costs and tax incentives, which can further enhance the financial advantages of owning an electric vehicle.
Section 6. Charging considerations, home versus public and off-peak opportunities. In this section, we will explore the various factors that influence the cost and convenience of charging your electric vehicle, whether at home or in public, and how off-peak opportunities can play a significant role. The cost of charging an EV can be further influenced by where and when you charge. Charging at home versus using public charging stations can lead to different expenses, and timing your charging sessions can also make a big difference. Home charging is typically the most affordable option, especially if you can take advantage of off-peak electricity rates. Off-peak hours usually occur late at night or early in the morning when the demand for electricity is lower. Many utility companies offer lower rates for electricity used during off-peak hours, typically at night. This can result in significant savings over time, making home charging even more economical. Public charging stations, while convenient, often charge higher rates for electricity. These stations are ideal for quick top-ups or when you're on the go, but the costs can add up if used frequently. However, many public charging networks offer subscription plans or discounts that can help reduce the cost. These plans can be beneficial for regular users, providing a more predictable and manageable expense. Additionally, some businesses and municipalities offer free charging as an incentive to attract EV drivers. This can be a great way to save money while supporting local businesses and community initiatives. Planning your charging sessions and being aware of the available options can help you maximize savings and convenience. Using mobile apps to locate charging stations and monitor electricity rates can make the process even smoother.
Section 7. The efficiency factor: how EVs maximize energy. Another factor contributing to the lower operating costs of EVs is their superior energy efficiency. Electric motors are inherently more efficient than internal combustion engines, converting a higher percentage of energy into motion. This means that EVs can travel farther on the same amount of energy compared to gasoline cars. Furthermore, EVs are equipped with regenerative braking systems that capture energy normally lost during braking and convert it back into electricity, further enhancing their efficiency. This combination of factors contributes to significant cost savings over the lifetime of the vehicle.
Section 8. Incentives and rebates government support for EV adoption. To encourage the adoption of EVs, governments around the world are offering various incentives and rebates. These measures are designed to make electric vehicles more accessible and appealing to the general public. These incentives can significantly reduce the upfront cost of purchasing an EV and offset the higher purchase price compared to gasoline cars. By lowering the initial financial barrier, more consumers are likely to consider making the switch to electric. Common incentives include tax credits, rebates, and subsidies. These financial benefits can vary widely depending on the country and even the specific region within a country. For example, the U.S. federal government offers a tax credit of up to $7,500 for the purchase of new EVs. This substantial credit can make a significant difference in the affordability of an electric vehicle. Additionally, many states offer their own incentives, such as rebates, tax breaks, and access to carpool lanes. These state-level incentives can further enhance the attractiveness of owning an EV. These incentives can significantly reduce the overall cost of EV ownership. Beyond the initial purchase, they can also lower ongoing expenses, making electric vehicles a more economical choice in the long run.
Section 9. Maintenance and operating costs: the long-term savings of EVs. In addition to lower fueling costs, EVs also benefit from lower maintenance and operating costs compared to gasoline cars. EVs have fewer moving parts and require less frequent maintenance. For instance, EVs don't require oil changes, spark plug replacements, or exhaust system repairs. The regenerative braking systems in EVs also reduce wear and tear on brake pads and rotors, leading to less frequent brake replacements. These factors contribute to significant savings on maintenance costs over the lifetime of the vehicle.
Section 10. Environmental and financial benefits: a greener and wealthier future. Beyond the immediate financial benefits, owning an EV also aligns with long-term environmental and financial goals. EVs produce zero tailpipe emissions, reducing air pollution and contributing to a cleaner environment. As the world transitions to cleaner sources of energy, the environmental benefits of EVs will become even more pronounced. Moreover, the reduced reliance on fossil fuels contributes to energy independence and reduces the economic and geopolitical risks associated with oil price volatility. Investing in an EV is an investment in a more sustainable and financially secure future.
Section 11. Maximizing your savings: tips for cost-effective EV ownership. To maximize the financial benefits of EV ownership, consider the following tips. Charge during off-peak hours. Take advantage of lower electricity rates by charging your EV at night. Utilize public charging deals. Explore subscription plans and discounts offered by public charging networks. Monitor your vehicle's efficiency. Track your energy consumption and driving habits to optimize efficiency. Explore home charging incentives. Research available rebates and subsidies for home charging station installations. By adopting these strategies, EV owners can further reduce their operating costs and maximize their savings.
Conclusion: embracing the electric revolution. The electric revolution is here. As battery technology continues to improve and production costs decrease, EVs will become even more accessible and affordable. While the upfront cost of an EV may still be higher than a comparable gasoline car, the long-term savings in fuel, maintenance, and operating costs make EVs a compelling option for many consumers. By embracing EVs, we are not only making a smart financial decision, but also contributing to a cleaner, more sustainable future for generations to come. The shift to electric mobility is a win-win for both our wallets and the planet.